Welcome back to the Messy Garage. Today we're going to wire up the front end on the Sportster trike, and my dad is going to put thread locker and stuff on all the bolts, so if you hear some stuff in the background, that's just him. I'm going to show you guys a little better on how I do wiring, since the last video, which is already on the channel, was kind of wonky. So I'll just redo the wiring on this and tape it for you guys. So I'm probably not going to talk much, because you can just go watch the other video if you need to actually understand what I'm doing more than just visually. Okay, so let's get started. Where's that wire? Hey, it's the Messy Garage. Try to clean up my messy garage.
Well, you gotta clean it up somewhere.
Well, you won't be able to get out. Might be the messy divorced garage.
I'll wind up with over something breaking a hip.
Is that a jab? Huh? Smart ass?
Yeah, I guess.
For those of my followers that don't know, I slipped in the driveway last fall and broke my hip. So my dad's jabbing me about fucking breaking a hip. So,
No, I was worried
asshole.
No, I was worried more about my hip.
He says if I don't clean up the messy garage, somebody's gonna fall and break a hip. Take the pipes back off. Gonna have to take the pipes back off. You gotta do exhaust donuts. So I'm just stripping some wires so I can stretch out the other wires. And now I gotta find my soldering gun. It's here somewhere. I just have to find it. Probably in the house. Okay, everybody. Handy little tool. There's a video on how I made this guy in the videos too, so I'm not gonna tell y'all how I did that. You can just watch the video. Shut up! No! Sorry, my dog was getting obnoxious. So now we're going to strip all these wires back. It's still cold enough in North Dakota that I have my beanie on in the mornings. So now my sinuses are draining because it's starting to get warm in the afternoons. So if you heard from some of my other videos, I have a tendency to clear my throat a lot. It's just because of the weather. And remember, guys, if you like this kind of stuff, be sure to subscribe and smash the like button. You know, all that fun kind of stuff. I need the subscribers. So once we got all our wires stripped back, then we just take this here nice little lovely tool I made, clip one side on. Oh, where did I put all my wires? Take these wires kind of mash them together and clip the other side on so they don't go anywhere. And just make sure they're all kind of good and right where they need to be. Not worried about the heat shrink right at the moment since the other side of the wire isn't attached yet. And I did remember to bring my heat gun today, so we won't have to accidentally burn a wire by using the lighter. But hopefully today we'll get everything wired up so we can start this bike, and then we can see how the belt's going to track on this new rear end. And if it doesn't walk off or anything, then we'll weld up the rear end and get everything painted and take this poor bastard for a test ride. In case you're wondering, he's back from getting a ratchet. Just throw that stuff in the trash can. There's a trash can right there. Actually, two of them. Okay. So Doughboy sees the bag that's in the windshield on the Dyna yesterday. He's like, "Oh, you didn't strap this down." I'm like, "Yeah, how am I supposed to get it out if I strap it down?" Okay, so our soldering iron's nice and warm now. So we just gotta little solder into the joint. And that's one of a bunch. So at this point I'm probably gonna fast forward the video a little because you just see me do one, so you don't need to see me do, a dozen more. So we just make it go by really, really fast so you guys aren't wasting half your day. Undo the bottom bolt, the mounting clamp bolt.
No, I didn't take the bolt out.
Yeah, you might have to do that because you're gonna have to take them off one at a time.
Yeah. Because your bung for the bung for the height 2 sensor is kind of heavy.
got an open intake on it, and did the pipes, and I did all the paint myself. 3-degree overstock front end, wide glide, had LED lights, the new bars, new risers, relocated the speedometer, went to a 21-inch front wheel, flipped the mirrors.
Oh, wow. Would turn my hearing aids out.
Mm-hmm.
What, are you making one into a trike too?
Yeah, that's the Sporty that I used to ride. That's for him, so.
That's good. That's good.
I gotta, pretty up some wires and tie down a hole. Hey! Yeah, no, I did all the paint. That's enough. I gotta stand smooth. Shut up! No! No! He was in the back barking his head off since the kids were outside running, so I brought him in the
Oh,
garage. and
okay.
Now he's quiet, but
I didn't even hear him.
yeah, he was freaking flipping out. Well, yeah, so yeah, I had fun.
Yeah.
No, I heard your freaking Harley. Alright, talk to you later, gang. Yeah, you too. You'd have been like, oh, that's awful quiet.
Yeah, that's why I was like, maybe you got the trike going, you know?
No, the trike will be louder than that. The trike's running pretty much straight pipes too, so. Funny too, because he was telling me last time I was talking to him. He's like, yeah, I got the lake house and bought a second Harley just to have it at the lake house. So it's fun to ride. I'm like, yeah, that's fucking what happens.
I was gonna say, you didn't get the Harley till after Janie moved to the...
Yeah, till Janie moved to the lake. And then bought a second one to have at the lake.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's funny though, because he's here most of the time,
Mm-hmm.
but the one at the lake's new. This one's an older
Mm-hmm.
model. The one at the lake, he said, is new.
Huh.
But when you spend your weekends at the lake, then I'd rather have the new one at the lake. So, you know. Fuck, he doesn't even ride that thing up to the shop. You know, up to the office.
You'd be riding that sucker every day.
Fuck yeah.
Maybe just little short trips like that, but I'd be riding it so
Mhm.
much to work.
Need to get it a little warmer than that little short trip he just did, but.
have you go get a roll of that size. Before the fucking store closes. I'm running out of that size. I use a lot of that size.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, just like always, the big thing is to make sure you match your colors correctly. Because if you don't match your colors up right, then you're going to have all kinds of issues and you're not going to have any clue where they're at. And really, it's just because you were stupid and didn't wire it correctly. now, unlike my other video, I remembered heat gun, so we'll heat shrink these stuff real fast and the easy way. And that's one side done, so I'm going to shut you guys off and finish up the rest of this, and hopefully then we can get the bars back together so that we can possibly fire this thing up. So remember, there's the right way, there's the wrong way, and then there's Scuba's way.